I want to introduce you to another senior officer, John Midgley, and I'm sure I'm going to get his title wrong again. I think he becomes the second or the first vice president very shortly, in a matter of weeks. But anyway, no matter. This man, if you're familiar with the word that goes back to the Middle Ages, Renaissance man, well, this is what John Midgley is. I absolutely hate him. He knows a lot about technology. He knows how to fix sound. He's a genius with magic. He's an incredible graphic artist. And in fact, he managed to combine some of this in his performance. No, I don't really hate him at all. I just think he's absolutely brilliant, and a lot of people will agree with it. And I'm sure you will after you watch Mr. John Midgley.
Well, thank you so much for letting me be here, especially to share the virtual stage with everybody. I actually, when I perform, I'm very much like a jazz player, so I improvise quite a bit. And I was going to have someone help me out, and Harriet, I don't know if you see that. Oh, yeah, I'm going to ask you to unmute, see if I can make that happen. Oh, hi. You're on my screen too. Welcome. Harriet, you're going to help me out. Is that okay?
Okay.
That was really the only answer you had, so that's great. I'm actually going to explain a little bit of how magicians do what we do. And it just boils down to we're all a little bit crazy. So I wanted to talk about one of the ways that we learn, and a lot of us have done card magic, and I'm going to do the same. There's actually this man right here. This is an illustration. During the pandemic, I picked up drawing and tried to learn how to do this. And Harriet, this is going to be yours. I'll mail this to you when we're done. But this is a picture of Di Vernon as a young man and an old man studying this deck of cards. And I'm going to set it under this other camera just so I have more room as we do stuff. But we're going to talk a little bit more about that. Now, Vernon studied a book called Expert at the Card Table. He started studying this book at age 6. And did so up until he died, even though he had the book memorized. That's how obsessive we can get with this stuff and how much time it takes to learn something. John Sturck earlier said that took me 8 years. It took you guys like a minute and a half. So, I mean, it's very true, very true. So this is actually a prediction card. We'll get to that in a little bit. But I'm going to show you something with a deck of cards. They're fairly mixed up. I have little markings on the side. That'll make sense in a second. What I'm going to do, Harriet, is I'm going to riffle through the deck, and you're going to tell me stop whenever you want. Now, Zoom has a little bit of a delay, so it might be a second before I hear it, but we'll do our best, okay? So here I go. I'm going to riffle through. You just say stop.
Stop.
Perfect. Now, I'm going to look away and look at your card and remember it. You got it?
Okay, got it.
Okay, I'll put it back. Okay. Now, you've seen someone take a card, have someone select a card, lose the card in the deck, shuffle it, and then find it again. But not many people have seen someone unshuffle a deck to find a card. And that's what I'm going to show you how crazy us magicians are. Like, who learns how to unshuffle a deck? Well, I'll tell you. What you do is you take a precision cut, which is 26 into 26 cards, and you weave them perfectly 26 into 26. Now, I didn't mention before that the deck that, or the book that Vernon studied, Expert at the Card Table, was written by a man named S.W. Erdnase. That's important because now you'll notice the side of the deck says S.W. Erdnase 4 times. That means it's working. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, strange. We'll do it again. Perfect 26 into 26 cut. Oh, there we go. 26 into, oh, we're off by 1. See, it's got to be perfect. And it's okay if this takes me a while because I am getting paid by the hour. Okay. We'll mix it again. Oh, see, it's working. See, it says S.W. Erdnase twice now.
Huh.
Yeah. All right, one more time. 26 into 26. Perfectly mixed. Shuffle. If done correctly, it should just say S.W. Erdnase once. Now, it's one thing for me to tell you I just unshuffled the deck. It's another thing entirely to show you that I really have. The cards are in new deck order. We got ace through king, king through ace, king through ace. So now it's really easy to find your card because they're all in order. So that wouldn't be fair if I just went through and picked your card. So what card did you actually select, Harriet?
The 5 of clubs.
Okay. All right. So Harriet, we're going to do another unshuffle. And as I straighten these up,
No way.
yes way. 5 of clubs is perfect. Now, so we just, yeah, the deck is in brand new deck order. I'm going to pull the 5 of clubs out. Now, before I told you that this was a prediction card. So how crazy would it be if I predicted that you were going to pick the 5 of clubs?
You can't do
No, you can't do that. It's a blank card. But if you use your imagination,
that.
you could visualize. So let me tell you, magicians are nuts. And the way that we're nuts is like, I don't look at the 5 of clubs and go, oh, this is a 5 of clubs. I think about the different paper. They actually use 2 separate things of paper. There's a layer of glue that kind of plasticize. And it's weird, but there's a way that magicians can like, here, I'll show you what I mean. So if we do this right, if I can get it just right, not everybody knows this, really hard to do. There is this layer of plastic on cards. There. Perfect. So now if I take the card that I said was the prediction and we put it on there, now it looks like I got it right.
Right.
Right. Yeah, you have to apply a little bit more pressure on it, though, to make it stick. And if you make it stick, then I get the prediction correct. Now, magicians go so crazy that Vernon, who I was talking about, that print I'm going to give you of a man that we call the professor, he learned so much so that he could just look like he was doing nothing. Everything I did today, I really was trying to show off and show you all of this work that I had put in. Vernon had done all that work just to throw it out the window. If you weren't going to pick the 5 of clubs, you could name any card in the deck of cards. Which card would you select?
The Queen of Hearts.
The Queen of Hearts. Would you like to change your mind? That is a very oftenly picked card, but if that's the one you like, that's great.
That's the card I like.
That's the card you like. Now, so Vernon wouldn't have said, select the card and here it is, right? He would have just said, think of a card and then you have it. So we'll go ahead and let's see. Oh, I set this thing over here. Hang on. Let me go get the print here. Okay. All right. So you'll notice that this is all blacked out.
Uh-huh.
That's because you got to use your imagination again. We already did that earlier.
I forgot.
Queen of Hearts. See it? Do you see it? No, you don't. Of course not. It's a blacked out card. I actually signed this one for you already. It says, I hope you enjoy the Queen of Hearts print. Yeah, here, let's make it look a little bit more like how you envision. Let's see if we can do this. We'll just heat it up a little bit. And there's your Queen of Hearts. Make sure you send Darkstone your address and I'll mail that out to you. Thank you so much, everybody.
Oh, thank you. That was wonderful.
John, I told you this guy was good about everything that he does. Amazing, incredible artist. And some of his work actually was on the cover of MUM, which, by the way, if you don't know, is the monthly publication of the Society of American Magicians that goes out to every member. And those that don't get it, you can access via the website. And later on, most illustrious will tell you all the other wonderful benefits of joining the SAM if you're not already a member.